Brutus has the partnership with Marvel, so just change it up each time. Go with a different person. I mean, people call me Captain America, but just trying to do stuff cool, unique.
Kyle, yesterday you said 2 or 3 things. Today you said 2 or 3 things. What's important about that? Like a mantra, just keep repeating it? Why is that important to you?
Well, I don't know. It's not really that important to me. It's just the truth, you know. When I think about it and try to, I mean, you got to figure out why you're doing something. And at first it was just because I loved it. Then it kept on growing, and as long as the motivation is pure, then we're good to go.
You think that helps makes you the best in the world?
For sure. Yeah, it does. Allows me to wrestle the toughest competitors and get excited for it rather than backing down. When stuff happens like that out in the match, you get shot off, you don't come back embarrassed. You just come back ready to wrestle. I mean, this match, crazy things can happen. You get taken down a couple times. You get blasted off the stage, but still doesn't change the reason why I compete and want to go out there and do my best.
Yes, how do you regroup after that? When he comes at you like that, catches you?
I don't even remember. I just went out there and continued to wrestle. I feel like I've been in so many situations now where I'm down by a score, I'm losing, I need to come back, and I can't even really remember what my mind is like out there. It's just like keep going, keep putting pressure on them, see if they can hold up, see if I can get to their legs. So same thought process the whole time.
Is that something that you needed to talk through, maybe with Jordan or Travell or Tom or guys who've been in those situations before? Hey, you're down, you got to come back, or is that from within?
Travell helps me a ton. Coach Ryan, Jaggers, Coach Ralph, they all help me so much. Coach Zadig. But some of the stuff is just, I think, God-given. Composure, ability to keep going. It's discipline too, working hard in the room and thinking that way while you're practicing. But some of it's just within me from when I was born.
What are some things you're taking away from those matches you weren't able to attend them?
Yeah.
What did you learn from that?
Nothing really. I mean, I don't know. He kind of seemed like he was wrestling not to get teched. Second match, he wrestled me harder. First match, it seemed like he just didn't want to get teched. So it's hard to, if someone's goal is not, I'm speaking for him here, I don't know if that was his goal or not, but if their goal is, I don't want to get teched, then it's hard to tech that guy. But the more someone wrestles me, the better chance I have of opening up on them and really scoring a ton of points. That second match, he hit me in the takedown early, but I would have teched him if that didn't happen. And if that match was another 30 seconds, I would have teched him too. So I always got a lot left in the tank. Not a lot, but got enough to keep going.
Kyle, what did you take away from Beat the Streets and the match with Salas having to come from behind?
Just continue to prove to myself that I can go hard and wear people down, and Salas is tough to score, and I scored 9 points, so that was pretty good. I was happy about that. Any environment, I mean, that mat was really slippery, so compete on any environment. My mind stays cool and collect, and it's no problem.
Kyle, last year all the pressure was on you. Last match against Sadulaev.
I want it again. Give it to me again.
Do you think the pressure's on you this year? Or do you think the pressure's on Russia and Iran and Azerbaijan, that they're chasing you guys now?
I think it's still on us this year. So we won last year, but everybody probably thought it was a fluke. I think Russia's going to win this year. So for us, this is the second year. We got to prove it again. We showed last year we're the best in the world, but all of them don't take it seriously. They think we had an off year. We didn't wrestle this guy and that guy and this guy. But if you do it twice in a row, and there's nothing anybody can say, then the pressure starts going towards them. But this year it's still on us, but we're going to embrace it and train hard. James is already on the team. We'll see what happens with Gilman and Fix and Burroughs and Aymar, but we're going to have a good team.
You surprised Sadulaev didn't just stay up if he was going to go 97 this year?
I personally don't think he is going to go up. I'll believe it when I see it, like I said in another interview with Flo, but I flew all the way to Krasnoyarsk, 30-hour travel. He was in the same building as me. If he really wanted to compete against me, he would have come up. I told him I was going to be there. I told way before the tournament, I said, I'll wrestle Sadulaev in the Oregon, I'll wrestle Yazdani in Iran at the World Clubs Cup. Neither guys wrestled me. I come to their country. If they came to my country, you could bet whatever you want that I'd be in their weight class at that tournament competing against them. So if they really want it, I gave him the opportunity. If he wants to come back up, that's fine. I can't wait to compete against him. I feel like I can beat him worse than I did last time. And I'm motivated, man. Now that I'm on this team, if he comes up, I can't wait.
Do you get tired of answering questions about him when you're the one that's won 3 titles in a row?
Nah, he's a beast. He's a great wrestler. I mean, prodigy. He's been winning since 14. Pretty dominant fashion, you know. People really haven't. Only has 2 losses in his entire senior career. One at the Aliyev and one against me. So he's a beast. And I want people to keep talking to him. I want people to keep talking to me. I want it to just keep building and building. Make this thing a huge match again. That's the environment that I thrive in the most. So I don't really care if people think people are talking more about him. It doesn't really matter to me.
Kyle, thoughts on Final X and the production that has kind of been put on around it?
It was good, really good, smooth. There's a lot of fans here, and they're all excited, and yeah, it was great.